read this scripture. Many waters cannot quench love, neither can floods drown it. I'd like to share this, just as we're saying, what's in the bridge, doesn't mean people go overseas, it doesn't mean we forget about them, they're still our family, one part suffers, we all suffer with one rejoices, all rejoices. So I'd just like to read Jo Stroud's latest letter. I know a lot of you receive this on email, but probably like me, we get busy, don't open it, and another month goes by. So I'd just like to read it for everyone. As many of you have read and seen on the TV, Thailand has been in a state of emergency for the past few weeks. That wasn't because I was there, by the way. With well over half of the provinces flooding and Bangkok threatened, the nation is asking themselves what has happened. It's been a huge encouragement to see the local church stepping up in answer to people's growing fears and desperation. As is usual with national disasters, it is the poor and vulnerable who are the most affected. Many Thai people have been left without home or any belongings. Up where I live in the mountains, there has been a lot of rain, but no flooding due to being situated on a reservoir. The church congregation I attended in Bangkok is daily supporting families with food, encouragement, and other basic supplies, showing them Jesus in their attitudes and actions. Although I couldn't join them physically in this ministry, reports of what they're doing are both moving and challenging. When I was passing through Bangkok this month, I had the opportunity to volunteer for a couple of hours for the National Aid Programme, packing essential provisions to be taken by boat and vehicle to the most vulnerable. You have the opportunity to help out for a few hours too. Thailand needs your prayers desperately. Please see the end of my prayer letter for further information and ideas for prayer support, which I'll leave at the back after service. While half of the nation is underwater, the other half are rejoicing at the end of the rainy season. To steal a forest gumpism, one day it just stopped. Life is decidedly easier without the mud, although I will miss wearing my fetching wetties. The sunshine wasn't the only arrival this month. Jenny and Stuart, who are also short-term working for the same organisation as myself, arrived safe and sound at the Kwai River Christian Hospital. It has been so lovely to have English speakers of my own age around, and I realised how much I've missed just hanging out with friends. It's been a real blessing. Also, Jen was keen to co-run the Sala TV craft project, which has meant an increase in the sessions we can facilitate and many new ideas and skills which have benefited everyone. Stuart is sharing his time between KRCH and the St. Levels, and as with myself, Jen and Stuart have fallen in love with the residents who work with us. Jen and I are recruiting our friends and supporters to help with a New Year project for the women of the St. Levels. We and a group of willing subscriptees from Bangkok are going to decorate their women's dormitory, which, as I mentioned to you last week, is absolutely desperate for some attention. It's very dark and depressing space at the moment, with beds and mosquito nets and very poor. We are hoping to raise enough money to repaint the room with uplifting murals, including scriptures, buy new mosquito nets, and maybe scheme a new bedding, mattresses, and beds. Please prayerfully consider donating money to this exciting project. We will start the overhaul in mid-January. If you would like to give, please see the information at the end of this letter, or see me. We are hoping to raise at least £500 to cover our basic costs, and any extra will be a bonus. We're also going to be selling, just as an aside, some homemade Christmas decorations made by the patients, and the wages go directly to school themselves. So you can be involved in that week after next. It's not been all play this month. Since my last letter, I've been studying away on my Bible college course. I'm really enjoying it, but finding the time commitment really difficult to keep up, especially probably time approaching. The course is specifically focused on mission and those who are embarking on longer-term cross-cultural outreach. It is definitely a God time thing, as the course provides structure to the process of asking God about the next step for me, as regards my longer-term commitment. This month I found myself wearing even more hats, intermittently swapping the student role for that of teacher. I've been tutoring high school children in English for the past 2 weeks, Lord help them. KRCH provides a tutoring and work experience programme for students looking for funding to study for positions within the hospital setting, i.e. physical therapists, pharmacists, nurses and doctors. Unfortunately, due to the educational provision locally, few are making the entrance grades for the universities and colleges, even though they've managed to secure scholarships. That's where the tutoring comes in, to help the students improve their grades. I was initially really nervous about getting the lessons prepared, but after the first session, I was hooked. I really enjoyed teaching and looking forward to continuing tutoring during school holidays for the scholarship students, and evening tutoring for a small group of younger students once a week. This month, I had the first of my visitors to Wine and I in the form of my language school friends to come and see what I get up to tucked so far away from the craziness of Bangkok. We had a brilliant weekend of relaxing, eating and talking, always a good mix. Yet again, I'm thankful for God's provision of fantastic friends to enjoy the lots of yummy food, but not the huge frogs which they encourage me to eat, and there is a grotesque picture attached. And we had our own little church service on the Mont Bridge in St. Cloud. This month I've also restarted language classes, which could be a nightmare, but as my friend Nock is the teacher, it's actually good fun. Nock is also teaching me how to cook traditional Thai food. No food processors to be seen, just endless mashing using a humongous pestle and water. So Thai tradition dictates, a prospective suitor can tell the calibre of a possible wife by her exact wielding of a pestle. I knew I should never have invested in that hand blender. The last page I won't read through, it's quite lengthy, but it says, be a part of the adventure. As I say, I'll put it at the back. There is a whole list of things you can do. Obviously, prayer is vitally important, but there's lots of things we can do. You can be actively involved in making sure that these people that are refugees can work and earn a living, which is their own opportunity to do so. And obviously, you can donate money so we can make this safe house livable. I mean, as I said to you last week, it's absolutely the most